Under Allah's name. When you get married, you're doing it under Allah's name. Why under Allah's name? It means that it is under His authority, the boundaries He set between you, and with His blessings. So now, the husband and wife in Islam get married under this contract and this agreement of bond, agreement of a promise and a covenant, a serious covenant, where you now have rights and duties towards each other, and you are there for each other to build, love each other, help each other, support each other, grow together, and raise those children as the generation which Allah has entrusted you with as a result of this covenant. But under Allah, which means under Allah's guidance, which means both of you need to fear Allah. And I advise you, before getting married, and try to find a series or a course about the rights and duties of a married couple before you enter. And focus, if you're a man, focus on what your duty is towards the wife that you're going to marry. And if you're a sister, focus on the duties that you need to have towards your husband, as Islam says it. And a woman at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, she refused to get married. And her father went and complained to the Prophet ﷺ, said, "Ya Rasulullah, my daughter is growing older and she's refusing to marry. What should I do?" He said, "Bring her to me, let me talk to her." When he spoke to her, he asked her why. And she said to him, "Ya Rasulullah, I refuse to get married until I know what Allah is going to ask me about my duties towards that man. What do I have to do? I need to know what his rights are." She's not even asking about her own rights. Subhanallah. Why? She's asking about what Allah is going to question her, because she knows marriage is an act of worship. She fears Allah. Beautiful woman, tabarakallah. And when the Prophet ﷺ told her about the rights, she found herself not ready yet. She said, "Ya Rasulullah, I'm not ready to fulfill that yet. I need to go back and think about this." So he said to her father, "You can't force her. Leave her until she's ready." Subhanallah. Another woman came to the Prophet ﷺ, said to him, "Ya Rasulullah," the hadith is in Sahih Muslim. So she said, "Ya Rasulullah, my father forced me to marry this particular man, and I didn't want him, but I had no choice." So Rasul ﷺ said to her, "It's up to you. Either you can stay with him, or if you want, I can divorce you from him." Do you see? And she replied, "I'll accept my father's decision and stay with him." So it's an arranged marriage that was forced on her. But she said, "I wanted the other women to know that in Islam, women have a right not to be forced into a marriage or their father marrying them off without her consent." Same with the boy, but more on the girl. But in our culture, the culture of a lot of the people is that they kind of force the girl a little bit more. They think they own her. And the boy as well. I hear about a lot of these cases.